My name's Harry.
I'm Barry. Gary.
The use of the federal duck stamp has been around since the year 1934. In the years since, it has been an essential key to preservation of waterfowl and their habitat. In this speech, I will talk about three main points. A price increase was needed to keep up with inflation. Habitat conservation will receive more money due to the increase in price. And finally, I will wrap up talking about how the stamps benefit more than just animals who live in these habitats. These three reasons are why I believe raising the price of the federal duck stamp to $25 will have a positive effect. The last time the price of the federal duck stamp was increased due to inflation was in 1991. According to ducks.org, the official website for Ducks Unlimited, the cost of land has tripled and the stamp has lost 40% of its value. To have the same effect as $15 did in 1991, the stamp would now have to be worth $25.74, a price that is still higher than the new approved amount. Hamilton, author of Duck Stamp Prices Increase to $25, states that several organizations are in favor of this increase. These organizations include Ducks Unlimited and Delta Waterfowl, two of the largest waterfowl supporters in the United States. The rise in price of the federal duck stamp due to inflation will help habitat conservation receive more money. According to Hart, author of Bucks for Ducks, a majority of the waterfowl community are described to be in favor of the increase that would be provided towards waterfowl sanctuaries. In these sanctuaries, many different species of waterfowl live and reproduce. This includes different species of ducks, geese, and other migratory birds. With the purchase of every federal duck stamp, a large portion goes towards habitat conservation. According to More Duck Stamps dollars, 98 cents of every dollar earned goes towards protecting waterfowl and other native species. These stamps have raised over $800 million since 1934 for habitats around the country. The federal duck stamps that are purchased each year benefit more than just the animals that live in these habitats. The money raised benefits the habitat itself. Without the habitat to live in, the animals that depend on these places would not survive. Duck stamps cachet to benefit wildlife states. Federal duck stamps sales help protect habitat in hundreds of the 552 national wildlife refuges in all 50 states and U.S. territories. This total amount of land has been purchased and protected estimates to be 6 million acres. This is roughly the size of Vermont. A majority of this land is part of the Prairie Pothole region, home to many of the nesting sites for waterfowl, stated Hart, author of Wildfowl. This region is located in north-central United States and south-central Canada. Protecting these habitats benefits more than just the humans who like to hunt during each annual season. With the federal duck stamp, wildlife watchers are admitted into any of the national wild refuges free of charge. Obtaining access to these refuges allows watchers to enjoy the scenery he or she helped save. The increase in price of the federal duck stamp has stirred up controversy amongst people in the community. Some believe raising the price will ward off new members of the waterfowl community, but research shows that most people support the decision to raise prices. Today, we talked about how price increase was needed to keep up with inflation. Also, we talked about how habitat conservation will earn more money due to the inflation of prices. And finally, we decided that the federal duck stamps benefits more than just the animals that live in the habitats. These reasons are why I believe that the raise in the federal duck stamp price to $25 will be a positive effect.
Wow,